Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to every one of you who is viewing this video. I was planning to do this session on Insta Live, but then due to some restrictions imposed by Instagram account management team, I was unable to come live. However, I felt that I would still record it as a video and share it with you so that the useful information that I wanted to share with all of you is still passed on, right? This is going to be a very interesting and useful session which will be practically applicable in your life, right? So, um, see, today's topic, which is a part of the Emotional Wisdom series, the topic that was planned is the emotion disgust. Have you ever felt disgusted by something or someone so intensely that you felt it in your body? See, when we say disgust, normally it is about something that is dirty or, you know, bad smell or hygiene related. But it's not always that way, as you would agree with me. Sometimes the disgust is also an emotional one, which could have a deeper impact in you, right? Disgust is basically a sacred signal that says, this is not right for me, right? Hi, this is Sundri, an emotional wellness coach dedicated to empowering stressed women to break free from their emotional struggles using my proven 5-way emotional mastery formula and transform their lives into one of lasting peace, joy, and resilience within just 3 months. The reason I chose this as my mission is when I heal one woman in a family, the entire family benefits and it becomes a very joyous one. And in today's lifestyle, there are several women, particularly in the younger age group, younger in the sense, about 25 to 45 is what I'm referring to, where women are in their peak stage of their life where they have to manage, the family life, kids, their education, teenage kids, all that, and their spouse, work, and if they are working, or managing all the household chores plus the other responsibilities. There could be elders in the family and so on, so they keep on working, juggling between various activities, ignoring their own self-care, and very often they suppress their emotions, whatever it is, anger, fear, sadness, whatever it is, they just suppress, and these bottled up emotions, one day it explodes, like what to say, bomb, and it strains relationships very badly, affecting the peace and joy of the entire family, right? And in some cases they have impacted their physical and mental health also, right? So I felt that this is something that I should take up and help out the women to break free from their emotional struggles and reclaim their joy using the 5A emotional mastery formula, which is very powerful, as you could see from the way we have used it in several of these live series itself, where we were looking at decoding various emotions, right? So, coming back to today's topic, which is the emotion disgust. What I would like to tell you is, uh, it's this disgust feeling is much more powerful than you think. Trust me. At the end of this video, you will definitely agree with me, right? Well, so let's dive into the decoding of disgust emotion, right? What is disgust? It's a part of our primal survival system. So this feeling evolved to protect us from harmful um, harmful food, disease, or even dangerous situations. But it's not just physical always. Sometimes it could be an emotional feeling as well, emotional impact as well, or emotional danger that it is showing as a signal as well. So this shows up when something um, violates your personal value or boundaries. That's when you feel disgusted. So it feels like a cringe, you withdraw from it, and you get a involuntary yuck response to the particular situation, or there is a inner resistant which tells you, I can't stand this anymore, right? Have you ever felt this kind of feeling? um, of course, yes, because there are different situations which every one of us face in different stages of life, and also there are different people who have grown in different circumstances, and due to which we come across this particular emotion, right? So another thing which I wanted to tell you is, for many women, this emotional disgust shows when they betray themselves, uh, thinking that they are pleasing someone very close to them or very important to them, whatever, or they tolerate toxic relationship or criticize uh, their own body or past actions, right? So here I would like to just make you do a simple quiz. You can just pick up a pen and paper. I'll just give a few seconds, and you can also do it in a digital notepad or something. When you do this, you will be able to appreciate the topic and the concept that is coming out from it, right? So you're ready with a pen and paper or a digital notepad, right? Well, so there are 4 questions, right? I will just read out the question, and for each question there are 4 possible responses. You can choose which one is applicable to you. This is for your own understanding and self analysis, right? So you don't have to feel ashamed or uncomfortable to do it. You're going to do it for your own benefit. All right, so let's start. Question number 1. When I feel disgusted, you're telling yourself, when you are feeling disgusted, you tell yourself, when I feel disgusted, I usually do one of these. A. Withdraw quietly. B. Snap or react sharply. C. Blame myself. D. Push it away and keep going. Which one do you do? I'll just read it once again. When I feel disgusted, I usually A. Withdraw quietly. B. Snap or react sharply. C. Blame myself. D. Push it away and keep going. Which one do you do? Just make a note of it. A, B, C or D. Right? So we'll move on to the next one. Question number 2. What most often triggers your disgust in your life? Just think through the different situations that has happened, where you felt disgusted. So what most often triggers your disgust? A, people who lie or manipulate. When you see somebody obviously lying or manipulating to you, do you feel disgusted? Or B, feeling stuck of messy inside. You are feeling disgusted with your own self. You have some messy thought about something that happened, so you're getting stuck with that, and that is what is triggering your disgust. Or C, your own body or habits, probably that is causing you the disgust feeling. D, others who don't respect space or hygiene. That could also be a trigger. When somebody is not respecting the space where they are in, they just talk whatever comes to their mind, or or do whatever comes to their mind without being sensitive to people around who are getting impacted because of their words or actions. So does that disgust you? Right? So the question number 2, reading it once again, what most often triggers your disgust? A, people who lie or manipulate. B, feeling stuck of messy inside. C, my own body or habits. D, others who don't respect space or hygiene. Right? So question number 3, where do you feel it in your body? The disgust feeling, either with yourself or with someone's action. When you feel disgusted, where do you feel it? A, stomach. B, chest. C, throat. D, whole body shivers. Question number 3, where do you feel the disgust feeling in your body? A, stomach. B, chest. C, throat. D, whole body shivers. Just think through and note down which one is applicable to you. Number 4. Question number 4. What do you usually do with the feeling? When you feel disgusted, what do you do? Action. Do you take any action? A, journal or process it. B, vent it out, talk about it to someone. C, ignore or suppress it. D, I don't know, I just feel heavy. Question number 4, I am repeating. What do you usually do with the disgust feeling? A, journal or process it. B, vent it out. C, ignore or suppress it. D, I don't know, I just feel heavy. Right? So you have noted down your responses to all the 4 questions. There is no right or wrong answer here, and there is no shame. Disgust just wakes you up from what no longer is in your emotional space. You don't want it in your space. So that is what it is signaling. So you need to take an appropriate action, right? So we will see what action, how to decode and how to take the appropriate action. We will just look at it shortly. Sorry. And now, why do we feel this disgust feeling? Basically, if you look at it, it's a signal of misalignment with your values, right? We all have values, right? You should not harm anybody. You should not hurt anyone emotionally or physically, and you should not tell lies. You should not talk something now and then talk something else behind the person. That kind of lot of values you will be having, integrity, all that. authenticity, and so on. So if something from your value set is not aligned with, either through by the action that somebody in front of you is doing, or you yourself has done something due to whatever reason it is, right? So this shows up when values are trampled, intuition, your own intuition screams enough, right? I can't take it anymore, kind. Or you're carrying the shame that does not belong to you, right? So for example, a woman, probably she has a manipulative friend, he or she, whoever, and the person is manipulating, and she is just yielding to it. And one day she feels disgusted with herself for letting it go on, right? So it's not a shame, but only thing is she has to realize that the boundaries are crossed and she needs to stop and take the appropriate action. It's not just women, even for a man this can be applicable, right? So that is what you will have to do. You have to, once you realize that it is disgusting, you need to pause, think, and find out, analyze, and take the appropriate action. Let's see how you can do it. Before we get into the how part, just one thing you can think through and note it down in your notepad. Just a quick question. Do you feel disgusted towards someone, something, or yourself? Just think about it. Note it down, right? Well, now how do you decode it and take the appropriate action? The disgust feeling, either it is on something, someone, or your own self. Let us first look at what you can do when it is someone else who is creating that feeling, the disgust feeling in you, right? So we'll use the 5-way emotional mastery formula here again. So number 1 is aware. So when you're disgusted due to someone's actions, then the someone could be someone within your close circle, or so your colleague, or friend, or someone, right? So what word or action is repelling me? Something that the other person spoke or did is creating that disgust feeling in you, right? So what is it? What word or action that the other person is doing is repelling me from this? That you have to just think, realize, and accept that. Don't judge them, okay? And be curious. Why are they doing it? What is making them do it? You have to think from that perspective. So accept their action, and without judgment you try to put in curious questions. Number 3 is analyze, right? Aware, accept, we saw. Then third one is analyze. So the boundary issue, which boundary are they crossing? Boundary is your boundary. They are crossing whatever boundary you have towards certain things, the way you behave with people around, the way you do things, all that, right? And is there a repeated pattern of toxicity through that person that is causing the disgust? Are they doing it just one-off once, or are they repeating it again and again? That you have to think through. Or is it showing an inner mirror to you? Am I also doing this? Or is there anything that I have a problem that is causing them to do it? Something, you just turn the mirror inward. and see if there is something like that. So that is the analyze part. The fourth one is align. What value of yours is being crossed? Think about it. Is it honesty, kindness, integrity? What value is being crossed? Once you analyze that, then you take the action. Can I lovingly detach from this person or communicate and then see whether they will change or you will have to move away from them? Or set clear boundaries. Please don't do this when I am around, like that. You just set a clear boundary. So this way you be aware, accept, analyze, align and act when it is discussed due to someone's action, right? The second part is when you're disgusted towards yourself, some action that you did, you don't like it when you think about it. Why did I do this? That's the feeling you're getting. So, what do you do in that situation? Again, let's apply the 5A. Aware, number one. Notice the inner voice. What is it telling? I hate that I did this, right? Maybe you slapped your child for very, very minor thing, whatever. And then you feel, you hate yourself for doing it. It could be a simple thing like that, or it could be a very serious integrity related violation. Whatever it is, you just think about it, notice your inner voice. I can't stand myself, right? So that's the kind of voice you are getting. Be aware of that. Second thing is accept. Remind yourself that you should not be ashamed. Okay, it's good that you are feeling disgusted at yourself for doing whatever you did, right? So that is a signal. Don't do this, stop doing it. That's what it is telling you. Your values are different and you're not supposed to do this. So it's not the truth. No, you are not the shame. So, but that feeling, disgusted feeling, tells you you need to stop doing something. Whatever it is, it could be a small thing, big thing, impacting multiple people, or questioning your own character, or whatever it is. We all have gone through different kind of situations, which make us do mistakes at times, make us feel so clouded. It clouds our brain and we think something is we are doing something good and end up doing something really disgusting. So it is fine if you feel disgusted about it. At least you realize that you have crossed you are violated your own boundaries, values, and you need to stop it and get back, right? So the next step is analyze. Now you're working towards discuss about yourself, your own actions, just reminding. So analyze. When unmet need or emotional wound was, what unmet need or emotional wound was I trying to cope with that made me do that action, disgusting action? So there was something that I needed, or I had an emotional wound that made me do this, right? Whether it is hurting somebody very badly, or losing your integrity, or whatever it is, right? So what made me do that? Was there some unmet need or an emotional wound which led me to do that action, which is violating my own values. Think about it. Then align. What would self compassion be in this situation? As a friend, as a really concerned well-wisher to myself, as a friend, I need to talk to myself and then take the action. What action can I take? Apologize to myself. I'm sorry that I did it. I did it because of whatever reason. But I really feel sorry. I should not have done that. You tell to yourself. Repair that emotional wound that you had, right? And then take the next step towards aligning with your value, whether it is integrity or honesty, kindness, whatever are there in your values, and this particular action that you did had violated. So slowly take the next steps towards aligning with your values. So that is the act part. Beautiful, right? So very often what we do is we just try to forget. We feel bad, we get hurt, and then we don't take it out, analyze, and take the right action. We just tend to ignore it. Either we feel too much about, oh, why did I do that, why did I do that, or we just quietly just forget or try to just push it somewhere to a corner of the mind and go ahead with the other activities in life. But that will somewhere sit in your mind and not allow you to function peacefully or happily. So it is good to take it out, analyze, and take the appropriate action. What do you think? Right? So let's do a small reflection for a minute. Are you ready? Right. So close your eyes and ask yourself, when in my life I felt a sense of disgust? When in my life I felt a sense of disgust? What is it asking me to release or realign? Right? Take a deep breath. Feel into your body. Right? The two questions you're asking: when in my life I felt a sense of disgust? What is it asking me to release or realign? Feel into your body, taking few counts of deep breath, deep inhale, long exhale, and the answer will surface because your body knows what action you need to take. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, disgust isn't dirty. It is divine. It helps you to detox and take a rebirth in life. Sometimes, when it is a disgust about yourself, you reach a point where, you just can't excuse yourself. So, in case any such thing had happened, please, don't go into extreme steps, but just accept what happened, analyze, and take the right action. And going forward, you can always get aligned and lead a peaceful and joyous life aligning to your values, right? So when you decode your emotions properly, especially in this case disgust, you get a clarity, courage, and clean energy. What do you think? Definitely, right? See, when it is discussed about someone, that is little different, but when it is discussed towards yourself, it really bothers you a lot. So in such a situation, applying the 5A, doing the right analysis and taking the next step appropriately will give you a lot of clarity, peace and joy. Definitely, please try it in case you have any such issues that are bothering you. If you had ever judged yourself feeling disgusted, stop suppressing the feeling and listen to it going forward. And if you feel any such emotions like shame, guilt, or self-disgust which make you feel messy, book a free 20-minute emotional clarity call with me. The link for booking a clarity call is there in my bio in Insta, right? Or you can just DM me DISGUST, right? And then, or you can just DM me if it's not discussed but any other emotion that is troubling you, you can just say DM clarity. You can do a DM clarity and I will send you the link and we can get connected and get into the healing path, right? So in case you want to do a deeper analysis about any disgust which could be due to someone or your own actions, then just DM me disgust. I will send you a worksheet that will help you to decode disgust in detail. It will be a guide to help you to decode disgust in a structured way. All right. So I really miss the interactions that we could have had it been a live session. However, I'm happy that I'm at least able to record it as a video and share whatever I wanted to share with all of you, right? So next week, let's meet again, if possible through live or through a video to decode another emotion, right? The emotion that we would be looking at next week on Friday 9 p.m. IST is joy. How do we decode joy, right? Let's meet again next Friday 9 p.m. IST, either through this video, this kind of video, or through live, right? Till then, take care, be safe, and be kind to yourself. Respect your emotions. They are messengers and not monsters. You know that, right? Okay. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your life. Take care. Bye.